Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to Unusually Horrid Vlogs. I'm Horrid. If this is your first time here, welcome. Thanks for choosing to spend some time with me today. If it's not your first time here, welcome back. So, this is our second to last makeup look for Vlogtober. That's very exciting. Personally, I'm very excited to not have to edit so many makeup videos because I miss sleeping, but it has been really fun to play with makeup like I have this month because I haven't really done that in a long time, so that was pretty fun. So, we've done Freddy, we've done a clown, we've been a spooky dark queen fairy. We are sticking with the fantasy vibes for today and doing a little twist on Red Riding Hood. I know it's nothing groundbreaking, but I just like to do makeup videos that I like to do. So I want to do a little Red Riding Hood, but like she got attacked by the wolf and is now kind of wolfy. That's like the vibe we're going for. So let's get started. Going in with my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and we're just gonna get this right on and get right into it. Ta-da! Okay, we are primed, ready for the next step, which is going to be pretty basic. I'm basically just starting with a very simple base. You've seen me do it a million times. I will be using my Satin Finish e.l.f. foundation with its bestie over here, the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer, my favorite base products. Let's get this on really quick. Okay, I'm satisfied with this part of my base. Time to move on to the Camo Concealer. And we're just gonna blend this out. Easy peasy. Now it's time for the final step of my base, which is my NYX HD Finishing Powder in Translucent, and I'm just going to set my base now. So, normally I would do my eyeshadow before I put my base on, but I think I just got ahead of myself and just like went full forward in the base. But with that being said, let's move on to the eyeshadow because it's really not that big of a deal. I am going in again with my Maxi Reloaded Monster Mattes Matte Palette by Revolution Cosmetics. Now, one of the reasons that I picked this up at the time of my life when all of my makeup was in storage because I was moving. Not only does it have fun colors, but it also has like a fair amount of decent neutrals. And I figured for Little Red today, we're gonna go with a more neutral looking eye look than something with a lot of color. I thought about doing a red eye look, but I feel like we've already done so many of those for Halloween this year, so we're gonna go in with something a little different this time. For my crease area, I will be using this shade right here, and I'll be going in with this lovely fluffy brush here that I use for most of my eyeshadow, to be honest. All right, now I'm just blending that out to make sure we don't have any super solid lines in the crease. And we are just gonna do the same thing on the other side. That step is done. Let's move on to covering this area with this sort of burnt orange color right here. These colors will be matching part of the costume later on. Alright, so my next step for this eyeshadow look is going to be taking this Mars Gold that we used for the Dark Fairy, just kind of in the little crease area, just to give this eye look a little oomph, a little shimmer, a little magic. We're not being quite as heavy-handed with the gold this time as we were when I was using it for the Dark Fairy costume. Lovely, I like it. Now that the eyeshadow is done, I'm just gonna line it really quick. I will be right back. All right, I'm gonna match the eyeliner to the next side and we will move on. Okay, the eye look is done. It is time to move on. I'm going to just very quickly contour with my Morphe Frenemy palette. And at this point, I just blend the two sides together. Why be frenemies? Just be friends. I just need to add some shape back into my face. So I feel like, as you can tell by now, I was a huge like fairy tale kid. I talked in my last video about how much I loved Peter Pan. But I also really adored Grimm fairy tales. I had a babysitter that showed me this old mini-series called 10th Kingdom that all the cool kids know about. I've met a decent amount of people who know what it is, but most of my friends do not, which is sad. They're missing out because it's a great show. It's on Amazon Prime. You just have to watch it with ads, but I suggest to watch it. 10th Kingdom. It's about a girl who gets like sucked into this fairy tale dimension and has all sorts of crazy misadventures and whatnot. I don't want to spoil too much because it's actually a really good story. So if you're into fairy tales like I am and you haven't seen 10th Kingdom, go do so. I definitely attribute that show to my love of fairy tales. And my mom had like this Grimm fairy tale storybook for us that I was constantly reading. And I just absolutely fell in love with all of the illustrations in that book. It was so beautiful. And I loved the illustrations for Little Red Riding Hood. That was just one of my favorite stories growing up. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, the Amanda Seyfried, I really don't know how to pronounce her last name. But there was that Riding Hood movie that came out and like all the Twilight hype and stuff. And it's so cheesy, but I love it. It has Gary Oldman in it, so who cares if it's cheesy? It's still good. Time to blend, and then we can move on to some fun character makeup. Okay, so like I had said earlier, this is Little Red with a twist, right? So this could be just Little Red on her own. And you know, you put the little hood on and you do whatever, right? But that's not how people these days like to do Little Red Riding Hood as a costume, because we like to put everything into a different twist, right? So my vision for this, is to have like kind of a little wolfy nose, wolfy eyebrows, and then like I said, it's Little Red if she was like attacked by the wolf and became like a little wolfy. So we're gonna do some scratches along the face. But I've been seeing this thing everywhere, and of course I'm a trend follower, duh. When it comes to makeup and I see something that I'm like, I've never thought of doing that. I love that. Sometimes you just have to try it out. And this year, for me, that's been seeing people use rhinestones and glitter for blood. So that's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna start with the nose. So let's wolfify the nose, shall we? So we're going back to the Makeup Revolution palette. I don't necessarily want to use black for my nose, so I will be going in with this dark brown color right in the middle there. And I'll be taking that color and just filling in the bottom part of my nose to give it a canine feel, if you will. I feel like right now I look like someone from the Goofy movie, so it is giving me a canine feel. Okay, we have our cute little dog nose. We are going to move on. So I took my happy little behind to Walmart today to get some new makeup. First of all, I was out of my favorite Epic Wear white eyeliner that I use literally every single day because I always line my black eyeliner with white eyeliner at work. I've also done a similar makeup look to this. It wasn't Little Red Riding Hood, I was just a werewolf. So I needed a couple of different shades of brown. One of them's an eyeliner, one of them is an eyebrow pencil. I just needed 2 different shades of brown. We're gonna use these to sort of detail around the nose to make it look a little bit more snarly. Also at Walmart, I got some gemstones for the blood on the cheek. And like I said, this is a trend this year. I've been seeing it all over TikTok, all over Pinterest. They were almost sold out of any and all red gemstones. So I got a rainbow pack. I got 3 of these, and there's 1 line of red in each of them. And I'm doing 3 scratches, so I figured I'd be good. And any blank space I want to fill in, I also bought some red glitter. But we're getting ahead of ourselves with the glitter and all that. First, we're gonna make our nose look snarly. Okay, so step 1 for snarlifying, new word, that's fun, snarlifying my nose, is to take the deepest brown that I bought, which is from Wet n Wild, Color Icon Kohl Eyeliner, and it is in shade Simma Brown Now. And I'm just gonna kind of snarl my nose up like this and take the eyeliner and get into those natural lines that are occurring, and we're just gonna exaggerate those. Okay, now that we have that part of the nose done, we're gonna take the lighter shade of brown, which is a Wet n Wild eyebrow pencil, and we're taking this lighter brown and highlighting around what we've got. So we've sort of created like a contouring type of highlight. Now I'm going in with my Epic Wear eyeliner in shade White from NYX. We'll be highlighting just like little white hairs, you know, on a dog's nose. That's kind of what we're going for here. Alright, that is my snarlified doggy nose. Now I'm going to start bringing this up into the eyebrows and make these nice, like, monstery eyebrows. Going in again with the darkest shade of brown. Just taking that along this way. Going up into the eyebrow. Now I'm just going to sort of messily blend that in so it doesn't look so like drawn on. Now I'm going to take my personal eyebrow makeup that I use. What have I been using? 2-in-1 Brow Perfector Absolute New York Cosmetics. I like this one because it has the makeup like in the cap. And I will be filling in my eyebrow right quick. And it does not need to be like a perfectly carved out eyebrow because we're going for like canine lady here. Ow! We're feeling more canine by the second. Now it is time to venture back to the darker eyeliner here. And we're just gonna start adding some like hair type strokes out of the eyebrow to make it look bigger and more angry and hairier. Now, along the same pattern of highlighting slash like shadowing, I'm taking this eyeshadow pen and then we'll take the white and detail this as well. All right. I am going to match this to this side and I'll be right back. All right, I feel very wolfy, very dog-like. Now I'm taking the dark one again and we're just gonna connect the nose down into the lip area. Not all the way down because I think I want to do a natural lip. I don't think I want to do like a dog mouth. I just wanted to take that and extend it down. I think it is time for some scratches. We've got our best friend for Halloween makeup. Our duo eyelash glue is here with us today. I've got all of my rhinestones out now. So basically on this side of my face, I want to do like 3 claw marks down the face. So we'll take these and kind of place them where I want them. Now these are sticky allegedly already, but I am going to put eyelash glue on them as well. Now, before I get ahead of myself a little bit with that, I'm going to outline in eyeshadow where I want my scratches to be so we have like a guideline so I'm not going in blind with the rhinestones. Let's go in with our favorite red from this palette that we've used, I think, for every single makeup look, so why not bring it back for this one? I look feral right now, and I'm digging it. Now, using those scratches as our guideline, it's time to go in with some rhinestones. I'm going to dot the back of each one with some glue, and then put them on my face. I'm starting out with the biggest rhinestone in each of my little pack here, and sort of working smaller and small. Okay, we have our first rhinestone scratch on our face. That took a hot minute, so I'm just gonna cut to these two being done, and then we'll come back and fill some spots with glitter, but I don't want this to be the longest video ever made, so I will cut, and we'll have 2 more rhinestone scratches. All right, we have 3 rhinestone scratches. Now, there's just a couple areas on both sides that I would like to fill in with some glitter because I didn't have small enough rhinestones, and I really didn't have enough small rhinestones anyways. So I've got my glitter here, and I am going to just pour a tiny bit into the cap. Next, I've got my eyelash glue on my brush, and where I want the glitter, I'm just dabbing eyelash glue. I'm trying to get as much glitter on this eyebrow brush as I can, and pressing the glitter onto the glue. Okay, I don't know if this brush is a good idea. Maybe I should just use my finger? Okay, I felt like I yielded better results by using my finger. There we go. Okay. There's like a spot right between these 2 medium-sized ones that I couldn't actually fit a small one in, so I'm gonna try and stuff some glitter in that little gap. All right. Oh, this looks so cool. I love the way it's like catching all the light from the ring lights. I love it. So for the lipstick, I want to do like a 2-tone lip to sort of mimic a little bit how I would do like a werewolf lip, but not to the extreme. But we're going to do a dark upper lip and a lighter bottom lip. So for my dark upper lip, I have my Ofra Cosmetics in shade Verona. This is one of my all-time favorite lipsticks. And for the bottom, we're going with an NYX Lingerie liquid lipstick in shade Lace Detail. Top lip is done. Time for the bottom. Alrighty. The last step for today is lashes. So I'm just gonna grab my eyelash glue one more time and pop those bad boys on. Give me 1 second. Okay, as you can see, I have the eyelashes attached to my face. So I think it's time to get into costume and do a reveal for you. All right, that was the final reveal. Here is the look. Okay, I think this would be a fun costume to take to a party. I'm still not quite sure what exactly I'm going to wear on Halloween day. Speaking of parties, for the live Halloween party here, get yourself ready for some horror trivia, because that's what we will be doing. So don't forget to stop by my YouTube channel around 4 p.m. that day. I think we're gonna try and stream from 4 to 6. We'll see what happens, and I hope I get some trick-or-treaters this year. But like I said, get ready for horror trivia and subscribe so you know when I go live for the Halloween party. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video and watching me transform myself into a cursed Little Red Riding Hood. If you've made it to this point in the video, go ahead and leave a little wolf emoji in the comments. Anyway, that's gonna be it for me today. I should probably get to my stream now. So with that being said, have a good day, have a good night, have a good life. Unusually horrid out. Okay, bye!